Try free Salesforce B2B Commerce Developer real questions to practice online. 1. How do the REST APIs in Salesforce B2B Commerce support pass-through parameter handling? A. An exception is generated for unknown API keys. B. Parameters are passed through the service handlers. C. Parameters are filtered out before the request is processed. D. Parameters are separated, but unused. Answer. B. 2. A developer is working in Visual Studio Code on a previously deployed project which is rather large and deployments are time-consuming. The developer wants to know if a CSS file containing small changes was actually deployed to the org. What is one way this can be accomplished? A. Right-click the CSS file and choose diff file against org. B. Click the Tools menu and select Diff Styles against org. C. Right-click the folder for the component and choose Diff Styles against org. D. Right-click the folder for the component and choose Diff Files against org. Answer. A. 3. A developer is on a tight timeline and needs to implement a Lightning Web component which can read, create and modify single records. What is the recommended path forward? A. Use base components. B. Write custom functions against a wire adapter. C. Create an Apex controller. D. Use Lightning Data Service. Answer. D. 4. What is the fastest route to setting up a B2B commerce store as a developer? A. Set up B2B commerce on Lightning Experience manually. B. Create a new store in the Commerce app. C. Import a previously exported store archive. D. Use SFDX setup scripts. Answer. D. 5. A developer is trying to integrate a new shipping provider to use during checkout in a storefront. Which two steps must the developer take to make an integration available for selection? A. Create a registered external service record using Workbench. B. Create an Apex class that uses the integration framework. C. Modify the storeintegrated service to map to an Apex class ID using Workbench. D. Enter the integration class name and version in the store administration. Answer. A. B. 6. Ursa Major is planning to implement Salesforce B2B Commerce, and a developer needs to configure taxes for their storefront. The company operates in multiple states, each with different tax rates and tax rules. What are two ways the developer should configure taxes in B2B commerce? A. Configure a tax engine using third-party software. B. Configure tax rates and rules for each state in Salesforce B2B Commerce. C. Use a different pricebook for each state. D. Use the Salesforce out-of-the-box tax calculator. Answer. A. B. 7. Where is the API-based record creation generally handled in Salesforce B2B Commerce? A. In the methods available in extension hooks. B. The service layer responsible for the entity. C. Data creation is not allowed. D. Logic classes that implement the business logic for create operations. Answer. B. 8. How are version-related upgrades passed on to subscriber API extensions, overrides? API's callback with specific versions specified. The user must know which version number to use. B. Copy and paste of specific code as built-in. C. Extensions and overridden APIs don't support related upgrades. D. The delegate allows inherited method calls access to the most recently specified service version. Answer. D. 9. A user wants to leverage a 3-column layout on a page. The user also wants to move the mini-cart widget from the right to the center column. How can this requirement be fulfilled? A. Gross layout override. B. Subscriber template. C. Page include. D. Handlebar template override. Answer. A. 10. What is true regarding adding more configuration settings to Salesforce B2B Commerce? A metadata can be added to existing modules, but you cannot add new modules. B. Configuration settings can only be extended through APIs. C. Select New in your storefront's configuration settings and create a custom setting. D. More modules and metadata can be added to Salesforce B2B Commerce. Answer. D.